Thanks a lot. It's an honor to be here. Thanks for the invitation. My name is Ulrich Quay. I run BMW I Ventures and have run it since 2011, so quite a while. And I have two goals today. One goal is for any automotive startup here in the room, I would like to appear to be the great next investor. So I would like to convince you to accept investment from me, provided, of course, we are interested as well. The other goal is to convince any investors in the room that we might be a great co-investor for your next automotive investments. So for anyone who is not a startup, not an investor, I'm sorry, but I hope it's still interesting and informative. I would like to start with a brief overview of our portfolio. So we've started investing in 11, have been done it for a while, and since 2016 we have a separate unit that is, has now accelerated investing. We have now a 500 million euro fund and have a dedicated larger team, when at the beginning we had a small team, and Mark Pletchen, he's also here in the room, I think, helped us getting started. Thanks for that, and retrospectively. So I think we can move to the film so you get a slight impression of our portfolio. If I manage to click to that slide. There it is. See a number of logos here. Overall, we have about 30 investments right now. And the one Israeli company that was not mentioned here was Moveit, by the way, was also an investment that we did a while ago. So automotive sector, we probably all agree, is a very hot sector. We know why that's the case. We see on this slide, the number of deals has increased significantly. The number of the funding per year has increased significantly over the past years. The reason for that is, as we all know, automotive OEMs face a number of challenges in areas where they probably don't have a core expertise. So everyone is looking for solutions outside their usual processes, and getting the help of startup companies is probably one of the ways of doing so. And also the fact that in this fast-changing environment, also startups can react faster to developments than tier ones can. So I see a lot more the importance of startups increasing, and when in the past people were mostly dealing with tier ones directly. How does this switch? Over here, good. So the reason for BMW iVentures being launched in 2011 and getting to the next level in 2016 with a 500 million fund has also to do with the same thing. You see the quotes from two of our board members. We are reporting to them, so they are part of our kind of a supervisory board. Klaus Fröhlich, he says that having access to the best ideas is key for an automotive manufacturer. You also see a quote from Mr. Schwarzenbauer, who asked the questions, do car manufacturers learn to become tech companies more quickly than tech companies learn to become an automotive player? So you can argue about that for a long time, but I just to let you know that OEMs are conscious that it's important to pick up pace, and that startups will play a key role in that sector. Let me briefly talk to you about our focus areas. What we cannot do is strategic only deals, so deals that only work out strategically. For us, the key requirement is that the financial return is there. So we would never do a deal that only makes sense strategically. We have to have the financial return, because our goals are 50% financial and 50% strategic, and the financial return is a requirement. We can do deals that are only relevant financially. So we would, the fact that we invest, sometimes people interpret that as a BMW is going into buses or something like that. I can all reassure you that's not the case. We do some deals in the transportation sector that may never be strategic, but I think the vast majority of our deals is strategic, and this will help the company in some shape or form. These are the 8 sectors that we are investing in. I think it's everything what you would expect from an OEM: autonomous driving, digital car, e-mobility, cybersecurity, which obviously is a core expertise of Israel, Industry 4.0, shared on-demand mobility, customer digital life. So anything that you would expect an OEM to do to invest in. I think what BMW iVentures offers is, for us, since we have those strong strategic goals, it's key for us that we connect our startup companies we invest in with our core business. And we have a couple of excellent examples for that. For some of our portfolio companies, BMW is one of their key customers. We have companies powering the ReachNow backend for our car sharing service. We help companies, for example, with crash tests. We have one company that checked out their product and used our crash test facilities in Munich for free, which was a big help for them. So we're trying everything we can to help our startup companies, and we're trying also to help BMW becoming a better company. And we put a lot of focus on that, despite our strong financial goals. So that's an overall overview of the companies that we have invested in. I would also like to mention before I leave the stage that if anyone has any questions and wants to talk about a potential investment, I'm very happy to talk to you about during lunchtime. Barris, can I also ask you to quickly lift your hands, that people can talk to you as well? That might make it easier. If someone doesn't get to either of us, feel free to send us an email. Email is ulrich@bmwiventures.com. And I think that's it. Thank you very much for your attention.